Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, I am Ahmad Rasul and Mira Ajani from Group 1. This time we will bring the topic of the lecture, Introduction to Literature, Definition of Literature. Definition literature. According to the Marxist ideology, literature is one of the forms of social consciousness, and indeed, literature is a reflection of life in its all aspects. Literature is the study of man, his feeling or emotion, his needs, his relationship to his society, his contraction with himself and his community and his responses to all the aspects. The function of literature is to discuss all these aspects and all human relationship. Another definition of literature. Definition of the word literature then to be circular. The 11th edition of Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary considers literature to be writing having excellence of form or expression and expressing ideas of permanent or universal interest. The 19th century critic Walter Peter referred to the matter of imaginative or artistic literature as a transcript not of mere fact, but of fact in its infinitely varied form. But such definition assumes that the reader already knows that literature is, and its central meaning at least is clear enough. Deriving from the Latin litera, a letter of the alphabet, literature is first and foremost humankind's entry body of writing. After that, it is the body of writing belonging to a given language or people. Then it is individual pieces of writing.
Okay, I will continue the material. Literature can be classified according to the historical period, genres, and political influence. The concept of genre, which earlier was limited, has broadened over the centuries. A genre consists of artistic work which fall within a certain central theme. An example of genre includes romance, mystery, crime, fantasy, and adventure. Important historical periods in English literature include Old English, Middle English, the Renaissance, the 17th century Shakespearean and Elizabethan times, the 18th century Restoration, the 17th century Victorian, and 20th century Modernism. Important intellectual movements that have influenced the study of literature include feminism, postmodernism, romanticism, and Marxism. Distinction of literature and literary study. Literature is a creative activity or a work of art. Move to another material is purpose of literature. There are 7 purposes of literature. The first one is function of roles of literature in the society is to educate people. Literature teach people on existing social, political, and economic systems. 2. To express people culture. Literature, like language, is an element of culture. It expresses people's life and culture they have from one generation to another. 3. To entertain people. Literature as an art form gives those entertainments that appeal to human lives and evoke pleasures to the readers. 4. To influence people in the society. Literature is also designed to influence peoples by instilling in them the revolutionary ideas and different ways of thinking, especially those positive and sustainable ideas. 5. To develop language. Literature uses language. Therefore, in so doing, literature develops and improves a particular language through all 4 language skills, namely listening, speaking, reading, and writing to the readers. It also improves vocabulary and grammar. 6. To liberate people. Literature also liberates people or awakens them unfavorable condition of life or bad treatments in the society. And the last one, 7. is to criticize the society. Literature as a tool for awareness criticizes the society by pointing out the evils and other linguistics in the society. When criticized, the people in the particular society takes necessary action. Thank you.